Right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Lakeisha McKnight is here. I want to welcome everyone to the Revitalize the Total Woman podcast. It's Lakeisha McKnight here, your senior coach, your host for the podcast. This podcast goes live every Tuesday and Wednesday around 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is a media outlet. Okay, a media outlet for a nonprofit based in Chesapeake, Virginia, as well as Nigeria, Africa, where our mission, a part of, the Revitalize the Total Women podcast and Women of Elevation, is to empower women with the tools to be able to create, relate, and elevate so you can really walk in your God given purpose and truly carry out your dream lifestyle. That is what we're purposed here to help you to accomplish, okay? And so with the podcast, it's sort of like coaching on the go, laser coaching on the go for those who are on the go. All right. And so we're sharing with you some valuable information here with this podcast show. And, during the month of July, and I know we're about to wrap up this month, we're going to continue in the month of August doing the same topic, but with a different focus. Okay. And so we're focusing it on team building as it pertains to business teams. Okay, business teams. We're going to shift and talk about client relationships, customer relationships during the month of August. But for right now, it's team building, strengthening, okay? Building up your relationships with team members and partners. And so another nugget, and I want to say really the final nugget as it pertains to team building that I'm going to share with you on tonight is change and understanding the importance of change management. Now, there are many other topics we can focus on, though, when it comes to building a team, like connections. But connections is related to networking. It's very important that you do network and that you do connect. But when it comes to change, okay, there is an author by the name of Tom Peters. In his book entitled Thriving on Chaos, he wrote this. He said, the surviving companies will, above all, be flexible responders that create market initiatives. This has to happen through people. This is what Mr. Peters says. It is no longer a luxury, to have work teams and partnerships that can perform effectively, within a turbulent environment. It is necessary. You see, business teams must not only respond to change, for example, like what we're going through right now with the new normal, but actually initiate it in some instances. To assist teams in the management of change, it's important that the senior leaders acknowledge any perceived danger in the change and then help teams to be able to see any inherent opportunities present. You see, they can provide the security necessary for teams to take risks and the tools for them to innovate, to create, to be able to do something that's totally different. They can also reduce resistance to change by providing vision and information, by modeling a positive attitude, themselves. And so again, you cannot avoid change is something that's inevitable. We just have to learn how to manage it. Okay, learn how to manage it. And I'm hoping that you've enjoyed these nuggets that we've shared during the month of July as it pertains to building up your team and building healthy relationships with teams. I'm grateful for Mrs. Zoglio, okay, Ms. Zoglio over at Agile Connection. This content is rich and is very helpful for those of you who are desiring to strengthen your business teams or even your teams within the jobs that you're working for. So again, listen, we are going through the shift and we're going to start talking about client relationships, how to obtain them, how to maintain them. That's going to be our focus during the month of August. And the other part that I do want to share is that, you want to definitely stay tuned. I want to say tomorrow on social media, and hopefully we're connected on social media, but we're going to be sharing some information online on the organization's Instagram channel, as well as on Facebook. We're going to share information about the upcoming Mega Business Mixer. That's right. It's going to be a mega business mixer, and it's going to be online using the Zoom platform. So I'm going to be connecting with you all. And if you have any interest, if you are an entrepreneur and you desire to share your business with more women And of course, they may have connections where you can potentially get customers yourself. Definitely respond to this stream that you're tuning into, whether it's on another podcast platform that we're on, or if right here on Facebook. Really depends on where you would like to respond. Or you can send me a direct message and I'll be more than happy to assist you. So again, thank you so much for your time on tonight. Be blessed, everyone. Have a great evening, and we'll be back with the Revitalize the Total Woman podcast on next week. Take care, everyone, and God bless.